Oh, welcome back to Empire Total War. It's the Wallachia campaign, and sorry about last night. I didn't get a video up, but we had a good family day with games and things. But back on course today. Hoping to keep it down to a fairly short one, though. I've got a choice about recruits that I can get over here, so I've decided I'm going to get some infantry, regular infantry, and some howitzers. In fact, I might just get two. Lots of infantry. I've got some dragoons that I can use already in here. In fact, ooh, do I get another unit of dragoons? How many have I got? Two? Perhaps. I tell you what. I wonder if it's worth getting a gun. Over here, I think I've already got guns actually, haven't I? I have. Yep, I think so. Yeah, because it's the howitzers I need over here, isn't it? Two guns over there. So right, okay. Well, let's get. I just wish I could get my mortars in here now, but I can't, can I? So stop complaining. I'll just get two lots of infantry instead. Right, okay. I think the only other thing that I need to... Oh, I know what I need to do that I've forgotten. And that's this chap over here. I need to replenish him. Right. Okay. And I think that is just about it. I've got plenty of money to spend, but I'm saving that, if you remember, for next turn. Because on the next turn I'm going to be getting what was it? What was the one from Trading Port? Commercial? No, not Commercial Basin. Commercial Port. I think it's Trading Port, Commercial Port, and then Commercial Basin, isn't it? So next I get the commercial ports, which means that I get better income from my ports, which means I get better exports as well and imports, so it improves my trade generally, but it also gives me an income in those areas where I've got one of those ports. And they're going to be expensive. I'm hoping to get as many of them as possible as well, so that I can maximise my income. I'm already replenishing that full army that's in the fort that somebody described recently as heck of a butcher's bill, which it certainly was, isn't it? That's got to be one of the bloodiest battles really that I've had. Really did lose quite a few in that. Okay, what was that? That's somebody. Oh, I see. I think he's attacked my lower. Oh, here we go. Oh, the Italian states are going for it as well now. Call allies to help. Will they come in on my side, do you think? Yes, good. This is one of the reasons why I prefer not to declare war. Oh, right, okay, I now have a battle to fight as well. So let's get in there and do that one then. What was I about to say? Oh, I should have checked the timing on that, shouldn't I? I don't know how long battles are timed to last, but... right. Now I have to try and catch my thoughts. Yes, I was thinking the reason why I don't go to war with people is because if you go to war, your allies tend not to come in on your side. If somebody attacks you, the allies tend to side with you, even if they're shared allies, if you've got the same allies as them. So it's always a good idea to get other nations to come and attack you. Right, we're almost there. I don't know how long this is going to take actually. It might be quite a long battle, but if I get myself into some kind of order, keep it simple, put them on chain shot, so I don't mind if I lose some ships of my own, and go for the enemy. Right, okay, let's get it on a decent speed. I know that's not the full speed, but at least it makes things just a little bit quicker, doesn't it? The only problem with... Oh, I'll show you something else here now. Watch this. You see how long that is there? See that there, how long it is when you've got a lot of ships in your line. It's much more extended than it normally would be. If there was just a couple of ships, it would only go up to there, but this way it's going to go further. You see, look now, if I go that way, you see that? I'm going to go all the way over to there before I can then turn and meet that one. But it's not too much of a problem for me really, because I just want to, I don't know, I just want to hit anybody that I can really. It looks like he's going to get away from me now, doesn't it? The trouble is now, if I go this way, he's still going to turn up there. So I have little or no choice. You see what I mean? My turn would come now from that. I'll show you, in fact. There you go, see that? So in other words, I couldn't then turn that way to cut him off. It's not possible for me. So he's got the first shot in against me. Not good news. And my ships seem to be going really slowly. So we do seem to have been caught out a little, but if I can go through there, I might just be able to go up his line. In fact, now he's going that way, I'll continue that way actually, because I might just be able to cut off all of his ships. Now that one should be one of my good ones anyway, second-rate ship of the line. He's going to get a shot in there, but really the type of ships he's got, we should be able to take him out fairly easily, I would have thought. In fact, we could do this whole thing just with the second rates, I would have thought. What's that one? That's routing, and that one's already surrendered, so that's got to be good news, isn't it? I'll keep them going this way. These should all gang up on this guy here, and then it should all be over fairly quickly, shouldn't it? Oh, I didn't check the time. Oh, there isn't one. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. See, he's going to cross me there, isn't he? Slow down the whole of my line. Oh, no. I think we just about got away with that one. So it does look like all his ships are going to try, doesn't it, and get across me. I'm going to come back this way, because it looks as though his ships are going to continue on this way, doesn't it? So we'll come back and see if we can hit some there. Otherwise, what's going to happen if I go round here, I think he's going to end up way down here while we're up here. So I don't think that's going to be a sensible way of doing things. What have we got there? Surrendered and surrendered. So it's looking good so far. See if we can get another one. Shall we slow it down, then we can see what's actually happening this time. A bit more interesting, isn't it? Okay. Now this is where his brigs start to meet my brigs, and he hasn't lost any cannon, of course, because we're only going for its sail, so he should still be firing fairly effectively. So I might just lose a couple of brigs in all of this, but we'll see. What's this one now? So aren't we crossing here, are we? That's my brig. And he stopped us there in our tracks. No, it's looking like we're going to get round him. So, did we fire then? Didn't look like we fired then, did it really? But okay, we'll be firing the next ones anyway. So, right, you see what I mean? If I'd have gone that way, he'd have got away from me, wouldn't he? So, if I come back this way, I might just be able to still catch him. It looks like he's coming this way, doesn't it? Right, okay. Right, this should be now the tail end of my ships. Yes, it is. Normally I would just start swivelling my ships around and hitting one after another, but this time I'm going to risk it. I'm going to get in the middle there. That brig really is at risk, isn't it? Look at that. He's going to get hit from both sides. I might just lose him, but I'm not too bothered. Like I said before, I can always capture another one, can't I? So, is he still routing there or what? He's firing. Have I got the right one there? Wavering. So he's doing quite well there. It looks like we're going to bag quite a few Italian ships here, doesn't it? That's going to be good news for us, because it's going to give us a whole load of money to buy those ports that I was talking about before, remember? I should really just turn these ships around now and start, you know, shooting at those that he's got left instead of coming all the way back round, but no, we've set on a course of action, so I'm going to stick with it. Surrendered, routing, surrendered. Ah, there's my one that's going, is it? That one there? Might just take him out of line and get rid of him. Oh, looks like losing him anyway. He's routing anyway, so okay, that's no worries. Let's just let him rout. Like I said, I'm quite happy to replace him with another one, because we're going to capture plenty, aren't we, on this occasion, I think. But yeah, as long as they don't keep firing at him, leave him alone. I don't want him to sink. If he does, like I said, it doesn't matter. I'll just capture one of his brigs. Really, what I want to do though is, oh blimey, who's that? He's got all snarled up in the middle of there. Right, okay. What's he done? Is he trapped my? He's trapped my second rate in there. That doesn't seem to be able to move for some reason. Well, I say for some reason, it's because he's completely surrounded by all these, isn't it? I might just turn him out of there actually individually, just to sort of get something going here. Otherwise he's just going to get trapped in the middle of them all, isn't he? So I'll take him out of the order actually, so I can do something a bit more useful. Might even get him on individual fire actually. Not individual fire, sorry. On case shot or canister. Right. Okay. These down to here. And him making a mess of all these ships around here, I think. Seems by far the most sensible option. Has he surrendered yet? No, not quite, but he's on the way. Right. Might just take them through there actually. That might be a better way. Okay, now I think once these get down, whoops, once these get down here, I think I just hit my caps lock then by mistake. Let's hope it doesn't cause too much of a problem. My other ship's still routing, so he should get out of the way fairly soon. How many's he got on there now? 86 out of 86 cannon. That's pretty good, isn't it? 209 men left though, so he's losing men, but I don't think I'm too worried about that one really. Okay. Might want to get out of the way of my own ships in a minute. What happened then? Something went dunk, which is usually not good news. Maybe swizzing around that way, so I can get a shot against that one. Actually, I don't need a shot against that one. I need a shot against this one and this one, really, don't I? I'm going to go back into here. Get out of the way of my own ships, because I think soon they're going to start firing at all of these, aren't they? And I'm going to just going to get in the way, aren't I? So right, okay, come on, round you go. There you go. That should take a few sails off this one. He's almost gone as it is. Firing wavering. I'm hoping to get a few shots against that one as well. Yep, that's that one gone. Right, over to here. I'll just sort of pick out some of these here that my main fleet are not going to be able to reach. So, right, okay, he's still routing. Don't know where he is. Has he got away yet? Where is he routing? He's routing the wrong way. No, he isn't. No, we're okay. Good. Panic over. What have I got in there now? 79 out of 86. Okay, he's started to take some hits now, but I think these are all surrendered all around him now. Surrendered, surrendered, surrendered. That's mine routing, I think. Surrendered and surrendered. So, is that one gone yet? Well, it certainly will do soon, won't it? He's managed to cross my T there. Look at that. Crafty. Very crafty. I think we're going to get across him there, though. So, right, have we got any more to hit? Just these around here, I think. You shouldn't be firing down there, because these are all surrendered. Sorry, my ships should no longer be firing down here, because these are all surrendered. We certainly shouldn't be shooting at surrendered ships, I don't think. Right, bring him down here, then he can add a little bit of fire to these over here. Right, now, hopefully he's going to take that one out any minute now. What is that one? Second rate. I wonder... No, I was going to say, I wonder if I'll put a bit of grape shot on it, but I'm not going to. Right, okay. Second rates are getting some hits. Surrendered. Routing still. They're not going to get away. There's absolutely no way. He's got all my ships of the line running down them. So, I should really start boarding some of them, shouldn't I? But I'm not going to. Come on. What have I got now? Still 79. Be nice to be able to swivel around and get a shot from the other side, wouldn't it? But I don't want to do that because it means I'll have some time without firing, and also I might expose myself to my own ships over there. So, right, okay, come round. Looks like we've got another one in trouble there. Oh, that's his. Don't think I'm too worried about that one. In fact, I'm not worried at all about that one. Right. Okay, surely that's it, isn't it? Surrendered, routing, surrendered. Right, surrendered. Everything's just that one there now, I think, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, well if I just make sure I can continue to hit that one, we should be okay. And then run past here for that one. Might just be worth hitting that actually now, taking him out of the line as well, and going for him with the right side, because that might just finish him actually, might just take him away. I think it will. Let's go and have a look. Yep, that was pretty deadly, wasn't it, really? And is he surrendered? No, he's routing. That's remarkable, isn't it? Routing after all that. Right, okay, well let's get him round there then, and bring the rest of the ships round. Oh, right, end battle will continue, so I'm going to continue. And I think it's probably just him, isn't it? I would imagine. Let's have a look at the others. See if there's anybody else routing. Surrendered, 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 surrendered. Anybody routing? Nobody at all. So, okay, we've got them all. Oh no, hang on, what was that one? Right, that's my own, isn't it? So, right, okay, so it's just that one. And I think probably one shot will do it, actually, to be honest, Can I get him with grape shot? Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to manage it, to be honest. What a shame. What about him? Bit of grape shot over there, and we'll see if we can catch him up. I haven't got any sail anyway, has he? So I don't know. Just want to. I don't want to damage the ship. You see, 17 out of 18 he's still got though, so he's doing all right that way. Take him out of the line as well, I think. Okay, bit of speed on these. And really, I should chase him with a brig, shouldn't I? So, shall I find one? 6 for 8, 6 for 8, 6 for 8, brig. Right, take him out of the line. And I'll get him to go and chase. Right, okay, yeah, because there's a chance these are not going to be able to catch him. Which is a bit ridiculous, because he hasn't got any sail. He's drifting, isn't he, really? Oh, that was good. Ah, that surprised me, that the grape could reach from there. Might grape him with these as well, actually. Let's go and have a look. What's he got on there now? Just slow it down a little bit. So we see the next grape shot go in. 55 out of 65, so it wasn't a very effective grape shot. Oh yeah, I got one or two. 48. That's because they've got the wooden walls to hide behind, of course, makes a difference. He's going to have a go as well. Surely he's going to go now, that's going to be it, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, good. What are we up to? 16 and a half minutes, just over. So that's not too bad, is it, really, for video time? It looks to me as though, although we had one routing ship, he'll come back on the campaign map, that we've captured every single one of his ships, so I don't need to add any of his ships to fleet. I'll simply sell them all and buy myself some. Or should I just capture them all and put them all on his trade route, just to raid his trade route? That would be fun, wouldn't it? Send all mine to be repaired and then raid his trade route. No, it's just not the decent thing, is it? No, I'll sell them all. Actually, they're selling cheap, aren't they? 5,900. Only 6,000 for that lot. That's pretty poor, actually. But okay, gonna go for it anyway. I say it's pretty poor as an income for me. It's pretty devastating for him, I would have thought, to lose virtually his entire navy. It looks like he's left a few ships behind, actually. Right, enemy raid. Is that the one I saw from the Marathas? Yeah, the idea, Boniek's idea of changing my alliances, is interesting, but trouble is you have to do an alliance first. You have to change something first. You can't just change one on the assumption that it's then going to alter another afterwards. It doesn't tend to work that way. You tend to change everything at once. I'm going to try taking everything out of here. If it fails, I'll move my dragoons back next turn. But for now, let's get them, say, over to here. Right, okay. He's still being replenished. What's in there? Those two. I think he'll get support from there, you know. I hope he will. If not, I'll just... I don't know, I'll retreat him anyway if they attack him. So, okay, what have we got here? Trait gained. Thank you very much. Looks okay to me. Intellectual advance, division of labour, government by consent. I think I'll have actually. Technology research rate, town wealth in the region +2. It's not bad, is it? Trade agreement cancelled. Yeah, well, we know about that. Enemy raid. Yep, that's the one we just looked at. And recruitment report. Good. I've just moved those, haven't I? So I might just repair those actually. Or will I? Yes, I will actually. It's not going to cost me very much, is it? I'll go back to it if it leaves it a bit tight for my other needs. I want this one. I know I'm not trading with him at the moment, but I think he's going to be a good one to have. This one here as well. This one here, protected still by the Russians. Thank you very much. And over here. Come on, where are you? Over here. Okay, another one. Is there another one somewhere? I've still got money to spend. Right. That one is being done. That one's being done. This one I'm doing because it leads directly to my capital. It's actually in the Wallachia area. It's in here, you see. I think that's probably it, you know, actually. Do I spend any more money? What did I decide to do with technology for other things? No. I think I'll stick with what I've got there at the moment. Yeah, that's coming soon. Is that the flintlock cannon one? It's not showing me, is it? Show me here, will it? Oh no, that's seasoning, that one, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Ah, yeah, it all gets a bit cheaper when I get that, doesn't it? So that's got to be good news. And at the moment, we're on over 7,000. Let's get some of those ships in first. Get them repaired. Oh no, that's true. That's going to cost me some of the money, isn't it? So let's do some of these. What took hits? 79 from 82. He only lost 3 guns. I don't know how many he normally has. Cost is only 43. It's like nothing, isn't it? What about this? Cost 136. It's not going to cost much to get them all done, to be quite honest with you, but there was one that went pretty low. That one there, that's a 17. There's a 21 there, let's do that one, and a 22. 23. And then these are 32s. I think they're about right, you know, at 32. I think I'll just do those. I might just, in fact, no, I won't. I'll add that one, because that one took some pretty bad hits, didn't it, really? So get those into there and repair those at, what do you reckon, 500? Oh wow, what's that? 297? Wow, it's like nothing, isn't it? That's amazing, isn't it? It just cost me nothing to sell all those ships. It was brilliant. I mean, this is what I cottoned onto, really, on the United Provinces campaign, which is the first campaign I ever did. That was the way to win, basically. Here's the other one. It's there. Aha. It's not bringing much in, but it's trading with the Russians up there, and it's got to be good, hasn't it? And that is actually quite a distance away from the Marathas and all the rest, isn't it? And I don't think... Oh, no. Could he have ships in there? And that is a shipyard as well. I might have to do something about that, you know. Is that his only? I think it is, you know. I think that's the only Maratha shipyard on that side. I think what I'm going to do is get a sloop or something in here. I get something better. Indiaman is not good. Brig. Is a brig better than a sloop, or a sloop? What am I going to get? Or is a sloop better than a brig? I nearly said 130 upkeep, 170 upkeep. I'm going to get the sloop instead. Right, all I want is one ship to block that port. No, I can't actually, because he's got troops in there. I can blockade it. If I blockade that port, he can only free it up by sending ships, and he hasn't got any navy anywhere else. So I think I might be okay. If I tell you what I might do, I might just risk one of my spies to go and damage that. Sabotage. It's not good at 17%. See what happens. Path blocked. Oh, I could actually assassinate in there. I'm going to go for the sabotage. No surprise there. But I think it means he hasn't got any ships. So that's good news for me. I think what he's probably going to do is build ships in there. So I just need to get a sloop to blockade that, so he can't actually produce any ships in there. Let's hope he hasn't actually started to recruit them so far. Oh no, we've got the Ottomans now raising troops. Not exactly what I need, is it? How are we doing in here? Okay, almost there. Okay, well, let's see what he comes up with next time. I've got some troops on the way. Do I bring some more over? I think might be worth me. Oh, I wish I had some. Oh, maybe I'll get some from here. I just need some horse, really, to add to. That's what horse I've got in this fort. I've probably got enough for 2 armies, to be honest with you, in this fort, in terms of horse. Let's go and have a look. No, I haven't. No, I've got some dragoons, haven't I? 3 lots of horse. I could do, really, with, say, another unit of horse. Perhaps get 1 in here. Or should I get 2? Oh, I don't know. It's almost like I need 2 or maybe even 3 armies to defend this place. That's General's Bodyguard, don't want those. 9, 13, 6 and 7. 11, 12, 6 and 7. I don't know, I'll go for one of those in there, and then perhaps some more infantry to help me out. I know it's going to cost me a fortune, but I'm going to have to do something, because I can't just allow him to run rampant all the way around here. He could just go all the way around me and take Ankara from me. And in fact, was that Bonnie X's suggestion actually to give away this? No, I don't think it was. It was to give another area away. I could give this to the Ottomans and just go and hide behind there, couldn't I? But of course I'm building... they're not happy either. I'm building my artillery place, I suppose. Arsenal, I think it's called, isn't it? Okay, well, let's move onwards and upwards then, and see what happens this time. What I should have done actually then was just check the regions, just to make sure everybody's perfectly happy. There's a good chance that some of them might not be too happy now. I wonder what the French have got. No army on there, which is good news. Now, they were the Prussians. They were the ones I was concerned about earlier on, because they were very unhappy with me right from the beginning of the game. And I know for certain that one of their targets is Vienna. I just didn't want to take it while they were powerful, because I was very, very weak at the beginning of this game, as you know. All their technology was, I don't know, they had 10 technologies where I hadn't even got a college yet. And not only that, they had larger financial resources, larger armies, navies, etc. I just couldn't go anywhere near it, really. But, okay, Italian states, what are they going to do? Are they going to produce a few more ships for me to eat? Rome might be not quite a nice place to have, but below it there, on the tip there, is it Naples? They've got the Spanish have got that, so I don't really want to go to war with the Spanish as well. Technology seasoning. Next is a flintlock cannon. I'm just going to go for that, actually. Might be handy. Right, sloop. Very good. I'm going to see if I can actually... Oh no! Have I just recruited some militia infantry by mistake in there? I've just recruited colonial militia. Damn, I don't want those. That was a mistake. Has he got any ships in there, has he? No, he hasn't. Right, okay. This ship then. Over to here. Oh yes, got away with that one then. So he can't now build any ships in there. That's excellent news, because he would be able to build some pretty decent ships in there, in that shipyard. Well, not as good as mine, but not bad at all. I'm going to keep an eye on him, actually. Use him to go down here and keep an eye. Another army coming over. That's the damaged one that I hit before, actually. What good can these do? He can reinforce those against those and begin to defend that border. Maybe that's what we'll do then. Okay. That seemed a bit odd. If you look down there, look at that big army there. Why didn't that come into it as well? Right, okay, well, it's going to be pretty easy, isn't it? Hit him from a distance of this, he's going to come on and attack me, isn't he? But then I've got 3 lots of rank-firing infantry with horse on each side, so I don't think he's going to have much of a chance. Anyway, I'm starting to run out of time now. 28 minutes and 44 seconds left, so what I'd like to do, in fact it's what I'm going to do, I'm going to get into this battle here, but I'm going to show you once I get in. It's going to be a murder, but it'll be a nice quick murder, won't it? 5-10 minute job, and that will end the video nicely, won't it? But anyway, see you in a second. Okay, here we are in the middle. Oops, sorry about that. Just came into the battle and my guns went off, didn't they? My howitzers. I've got a dragoon unit that I need to make sure don't do anything too silly, so I'll just bring those over perhaps to, I don't know, here maybe. Yep, ready to attack into the flank of those infantry if they want to do anything even more stupid than they're doing at the moment. They've obviously decided that they've got to advance anyway. There's no point in doing anything else, is there, for them, because they're just going to get blown to pieces. So let me just alter the direction of these, perhaps bring them... Oh no, that wasn't clever at all. over to there. I was thinking I had them as one unit, but I certainly haven't. Right, it's just so I get a more square shot onto them when they get within my range. And these here as well, over to here. There'll come a point when they'll be too close to my guns for my guns to have any effect. Of course, I haven't got any nice grape firing cannon there, so maybe they could be just a little bit closer. Perhaps to here. Oh, we'll see. Control M gives me the infantry. Are we fairly square on now? I think it's not bad, is it? A little bit out, but no, I think I'll accept that. That's not too bad at all, really. Depends really on how he comes on, doesn't it? I'm going for this unit because I thought my dragoons can come flying in over there to doing some damage. I might just actually, hey, oh, this one. I might just dismount those actually and just have them doing a bit of firing. It would cause a bit more damage to him. Should have done it with the others actually, the ones over the other side. But I think we're going to make more of a mess of him really by firing at him than by charging him. I can charge him with the others, can't I really? So, okay, let's get these over in position as well then. Right, any minute now the rank firing should begin. Bit of firing over there. Perhaps there. Okay. Now, I'm almost certain my howitzer firing should have ceased by now. Okay, good shot. Might be worth just charging actually after the shot. I think he's got bayonets though, hasn't he? Yeah, he's got bayonets. So, oh, has he? Yeah, he has. Yeah, so it's not worth charging, is it really? Or just engage him with the infantry then, I think, really, because we've got superior firepower over him anyway, haven't we? So I might just run those over into position. Same with these chaps. Okay, and then we'll just sit and watch him die, I think. Okay, we'll take shot from him, but he's going to take one heck of a lot more shot from us. I think this is going to be the way to murder him, really. It's going to be a bit dull, isn't it, really? But I think it's the only way. On hand-to-hand, he's going to have... It's going to be a one-to-one, isn't it, really? And I don't think there's any point in that. Maybe when one of them starts to run, we'll go charging in. But for now, what am I on to? I've got 101 with one... Actually, one of mine's down to 79. He's down to 65 and 82. That's not good, is it? That's pretty surprising, actually. That with all that extra firepower, so I've got one unit down to 72. I think he's firing much better than I am. I really do. Right, okay. Well, let's get him. Maybe attacking him now. Oh, he's gone already. Okay, so let's mount up the dragoons then. And my other dragoons mount up. No, I'm going to continue because I need to chase him off the field, don't I, really? What I will do, though, halt the guns before they decide to fire at my dragoons. Right, okay, well, it took some pretty bad hits there, actually. 72 out of 120. We nearly went down to half, and his went down to, well, actually 37 and 41. It looked as though he was almost doubly outnumbered, really, there on the firing. And he still managed to kill almost as many as I did. So that's a bit scary, really. But I am fighting the battles on hard, of course, so that does need to be taken into account. Which ones are those? These, isn't it? Ah. Are we mounted yet? Almost. Right, okay. Where's... Right, okay. That's better. Okay, and we'll get those charging into there. So those charging into there, these charging into here. I think these should have taken those almost already anyway, but let's have a quick look. That's a good way to end the video, isn't it, really? Just watching various people being chased down. Not quite got up to 35 minutes yet, so the Dragoons get a chance to build up a few chevrons as well, actually. So I don't know what we've got here now, 11. It's not good, is it, really? 11. They're taking a while, aren't they? They're not particularly suited to it. Let's have a look at the other chaps. Right, they're just getting in there. First hit usually gets a few more. Oh, that's 10. No, it must be another one. These, is it? Yeah, they've got a few more to go out, haven't they? Oh, a nice bunch of them here. Whoops. Right, down to 7. Okay, well I think that's about it, isn't it, really? Oh, enemy general's been killed, so I think that's recently, so that probably means his enemy general was amongst those who fled. Very naughty. I don't know how I'm going to get that other force, that other one that was in the Ottoman territory. You know, the one that was behind these two units? He was in Ottoman territory. So I don't really know. Maybe I just need to stand with the force I've got now, replenishing it, and see what happens. What's he got there? 1 and 6. I think that's over, really, don't you? Well, it's over before it started, really. Okay, right, well I'll bring you back when we get onto the campaign map, then at least you can see the final solution. So in fact, no, what I'll do is I'll bring you in the table that shows you who's killed what, so you can get an idea of how my men performed in relation to his, because I think his musketeers performed better than mine in the long run. Anyway, back in a second. Well, it's quite different when we look at it this way, doesn't it? Only 74 lost for 237 of his. So that looks pretty good. Let's have a look at the 72-man unit, though. Remaining 72, right there. So he lost 48 and killed only 32. Something is going desperately wrong there, isn't it? I assume that's the 1-to-1. So he was firing at one unit, and it was the unit that wasn't being fired at by the howitzers, so he actually got them directly on a 1-to-1 when they were a full unit. But they had to engage in my range. They had to walk into my range, so I got the first shot. So you'd have thought I'd have had the advantage, if only for that. But 48-32 is pretty similar, I think. Not for me to complain too much about. Looking at the others, it doesn't really make a great deal of sense, does it? I mean, you know, Colonial Line Infantry, these down here, I lost 26 and killed 38. Again, it's quite similar, isn't it? Killed a similar amount. Okay. Colonial Line Infantry, Dragoons, Howitzers, killed only 3. Now that makes no sense at all. I'm sure they got more than that, I really am. So something is a bit awry here along the way, but anyway, never mind. Okay. Main thing is we sorted, completely destroyed, which is the main thing that we wanted to achieve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My worry now is if I move those troops into there, will these be in range to come and attack them? Doesn't look like they will, does it, actually? If I look at these here, it looks like they're outside the range, doesn't it? I'm loath, though, to move those across to there, just in case it brings an attack from these. I've got enough men to do it, it's just having enough time on the video, that's all. 2, 4, 6, 7 against these, but these are bound to be superior to my Dragoons, aren't they? 9, 6, 5. 11, 7, 5. 7, 6, 6. They're not good. 7, 6, 6. 9, 6, 5. You see, my horse lose against his horse. I could form square, of course. The gun. His gun can outrange my gun. That's the biggest problem that I've got. I could bring a gun across from here. But having said that, in fact, could I move those into there afterwards? I can't, can I? Yeah, I was thinking it might be nice to have a gun or two to attack these over here, but then there's this force here, isn't there? It would be nice, whoops, it would be really nice to take out, to move into there, take out that force, and then attack that one from there as well, so we've completely got him. But anyway, that's all going to be for the next video. I'm going to have a think about that, but my concern is that this will happen. It should be quite a simple thing. What should happen is I move into there, that then defends this border against an incursion from here, roughly. Not generally, but if you look at all that area this covers, that's quite big, isn't it? And it definitely covers that area as well, so I don't know why he wasn't brought into that battle. Oh no, that's movement, isn't it? It's this area here, isn't it? This pale area that tells you what the zone of control is. I just don't know. Might be worth just moving him back instead. But anyway, like I said, it's thinking time, isn't it? The sloop. Units recruited. Hey? Why didn't it go to him? Ah, because I've moved him, that's why. Now these... I don't know really what to do with that. I'm almost tempted really to take that militia unit, put it down here to defend wherever it's gone, that trading port there. I think I will actually, because he's not going to be much use for anything else, is he? So let's get him out of there then, and then perhaps bring him... Oh, he's going to take ages, isn't he? I think it's quicker if he goes through there, but it didn't make much difference. So let's get him up to there then. And this guy here down to here. I need to be able to get some horse in there really, and get him down to there. Okay, so that's the recruits, and then construction report. Excellent, I now have the army board, which means I can move on in terms of a technology, doesn't it? What can I get next? I can get light infantry doctrine. I don't tend to find that's very useful, to be honest. Fire and advance is definitely not useful. I forget. Oh, I know why I wanted reorganised procurement. Yes, I wanted it for the arsenal, didn't I? Which I can't get yet. But this will enable me, I think, to get heavy cavalry. I think that's what I really wanted, wasn't it? Light dragoons, not too useful. Where are you? I think it might just be household cavalry. The problem with those, you know, is that you can only have so many of them. I bet you I can only have half a dozen. Or maybe 8. So I don't know, but let's have a look. There. Maximum of 6. What a nuisance, eh? They haven't got a maximum, have they? I don't think anything else has got maximums. No. It's just that. 6. What a nuisance. Right, okay, but it does mean that I can get a decent fighting force in there, though, doesn't it? I'd love to be able to just move on from here and attack there, take it off him, just bomb him from a distance, end of story. But, hey, in fact, now that's a point I hadn't thought of. Consider that in a minute. This is nearly built. 1 turn. When I get mortars, I can send them over to there. How many turns is that if I send them to there? How long does it take? Blue. It's going to take a while, isn't it? Goes blue before he gets to there. I think it's... Oh no, actually it's because they're red already, so it'll be 2 moves. So I bet you it's 2 moves to get the mortars from there to... I know I'm talking about horse, but I bet it's 2 moves to get from there to there. So, might be better to move them here first. What I'm thinking about is getting my mortars over to here by sea. Taking them over, putting them on a ship, moving them across to there, you know, when these are out of the way, of course, and then bringing them across to attack there instead. Or maybe just landing them somewhere and working from there. I don't know, but I think I'm just going to end up bringing them over land, aren't I? But, I know what I need to do. I need to get rid of him. because he is going to be bad news. He can't reach. Blast. Okay, that's something for next move then. He's going to cause unhappiness and instability in Anchor, you see, so he definitely does need to go. Is he an Ottoman one as well? He is, isn't he? Damn, they're being naughty, aren't they? Okay, right, that really is it now. 45 minutes. Oh dear, sorry about that. Really did go well over. But one or two thoughts start to come in. These are the things I need to look at between videos, really, to save a bit of video time. But I suppose in some ways it gives you an idea what my thought processes are. Oh, by the way, the person who recommended, here I go again, extending the video, Crusader Kings 2, looks interesting. I do like it, the way that it works. The problem is there aren't any battles. That is the real downside. You know, if the Total War team got diplomacy and the intricacies of what it looks like Crusader Kings 2 has got, plus the battles, then I'd be more than happy. And if I could play it on my own computer, I don't want them to get too sophisticated. Okay, thanks finally for watching.